So this is what happened at last week's weigh-in. That is a 6-pound loss in 1 week. Imagine my excitement. So I got back on the scale with my phone in hand to try and record it, but that time it said 269. I just figured it was because I was holding my phone and bending over slightly. Oh well, I'll just get my husband to record it in the morning. I was excited the entire day and a bit baffled with such a big loss, when I didn't do much different than the last week eating wise, except alternating between lighter and heavier meals, like I said. Actually, I try to walk on the treadmill 3 to 4 times a week, but last week I only managed to get 1 day in. I was trying to figure out what I did to cause such a big loss so I could repeat it, of course. But when I got on the scale the next morning, it said something I was not expecting. I was back up to 274. Now I was really confused. I was like, that's a lie. And I deleted the entry and I was like, I'm just going to stick with 269. And I went on by my business. I decided to get on the scale the following morning just to see if my weight had gone back down. It hadn't. I know you shouldn't weigh yourself every day because your weight fluctuates, but 6 pounds? That just didn't seem right. As I looked closer at the entry, I noticed that the other numbers didn't make sense either. So I figured it was an error of some sort, and I hadn't actually lost 6 pounds last week. I immediately started thinking of what I could do to make that 6-pound loss a reality, or at least get me back into the 260s. I know counting calories and walking on the treadmill 5 days a week will do it for sure. That night, I planned out my meals for the next day, making sure to stay within my calorie deficit. I got up the next morning, hopped on the treadmill and got my exercise in, and then proceeded to prepare my meals, making sure to weigh portions carefully. I didn't want to leave anything to chance. Breakfast was good, lunch was great, snack, check. But around 5 o'clock or so, I was like, I want a cookie. So I had a cookie and it was good. Then I wanted another cookie, but I told myself, girl, don't let that cookie have you. And then I had another cookie anyway, and then another and another. I was supposed to be bringing towels outside for my babies in the kiddie pool to wipe their faces, but I was standing in the kitchen gobbling down cookies. Lord, what in the world is going on? Then the Holy Spirit reminded me, you're trying to do this in your own strength. Wow. How did I lose focus so quickly and not even realize it? All day long, I had been focusing on counting calories, but God only gave me calorie counting as a tool. It was never meant to be my source. And all day long, I was treating it like it was and didn't even realize it. That's the part that gets me. How is it so easy to lose focus? It's so easy to veer off the path He has laid out for me and not even realize it. But He's such a loving Father, just like a dad trying to teach his kid how to ride a bike without training wheels. They veer off to the left or the right, and Dad is right there to set them back straight. I ask God to help me learn how to eat faithfully in any setting. I won't always have a scale. I won't always know the ingredients or calorie count of every meal. And I know I won't always have fruits and vegetables available, but I will always have Him everywhere I go. He is my source. He is my portion. So my focus is back on Him alone. Bye.